As someone who's made almost $10 million in online revenue, both for my own brand, but also for other e-commerce brands through my agency, what ad platform should you even use to test your product? But also, how long should you test them for before you move on to a next product, next store, and just deem your current test a loser? Well, let's talk about it. So the biggest ad platform when it comes to spend and e-commerce, specifically in dropshipping, is by far Meta. Most people spend their money on Meta these days because you have the ability to showcase videos and images. So when you're looking for dropshipping products, obviously you want to have a wow factor, but also solve a real problem. And on Meta, you have the option to actually display, what your product actually is about. Versus on Google, you just have some words. And so it makes it much harder for you to actually sell. Also, I would never recommend you to do TikTok purely because the platform is just not stable enough. So Meta is essentially just TikTok on steroids. For sure, if you can crack TikTok, it's great, but I would recommend you start with Meta. Now, when it comes to the actual testing process, what I would do is I will test it for 3 to 4 days max. Meta needs some data to actually optimize it, but if you're not seeing any sales within the first 3 to 4 days, I would just shut it down. And even if you're unprofitable after the first 3 to 4 days, I would just shut it down and move on. It's very unlikely that you're gonna get bad performance for the first 4 days and then suddenly take off. I've never seen that happen with a client or any of my other brands ever. Whereas what I have seen is that if you have a really good product and really good creatives, you will perform good from day one. So literally, there's no need for you to test for more than 3 to 4 days and then just move on. If it flops, and that's okay. For budgets, I would recommend you just do $50 a day. That's usually a good enough testing budget. If you're selling normal dropshipping products, they're not too expensive. If you're selling more high ticket, obviously you need to let it run for a bit longer. But if you're selling something from anywhere from like $40 to 80 or 100, $50 a day for 3 to 4 days should give you a good enough indication to whether or not you found a winning product or not. If you want more marketing tips, follow for more.